Hello, everybody. I am SunPsychic Jean, and welcome to the Sun Psychic Sunday show. I wonder how all of you are doing today. I hope everybody is warm and cozy in this early January the 18th. And I believe there is a new moon that is happening around today and tomorrow. I think it's very exciting. I've been having the uh, instinct to begin, start things new, uh, revise, revamp, redo, um, and, all of these things. I don't know if any of you have had that experience. If you're starting a new, whether it's a new habit, a new ceremony, a new, uh, you know, exercise routine or a new and I know it's the beginning of the year, but it's also the new moon. Let me just I think I have it right here. I didn't plan to say anything about the new moon, but that's what came out. So yeah, the new moon is on January 18th, and I do have the lunar calendar here, which is very handy. Let me see if I can. I know that a lot of us are akin to the new moon or akin to the moon's cycles, as well as sensitive to the 13 cycles of the year and the 13 moon lunar cycles. I've been wanting to get a 13-month or a 13 cycle calendar, and I really am trying to follow the moons this year. And you can see right here is, oh, you can't see here it is. Right here is January 18th. It gives you the day. The full moon was on the 3rd, and then the new moon is on the 18th, and today is the 18th. And I've just been really like putting systems in place so that I can start beginning anew. And I know that everybody says the new year, or perhaps even the equinox, is the beginning as well. Sometimes that's, I think in astrology, that's the new year. There's all these opportunities to begin with the new life. I think April 1st it is. But obviously, I'm not an astrologer. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just fumbling around here, but it's really been on my mind, and I've been wanting to get more involved with the moon and the moon cycles, and um, following the energy, the natural flow of energy. And why not? Why go against all of that natural flow of energy and allow it to work for us? Aw. So, yes, I am taking questions today. And Lisa, I have yours. And Tanita, I have yours. I'm also going to be pulling cards. If you want one, you can have a card from the Archangel Fire Oracle deck. And Dora was so sweet; she gifted me this deck, and it's very involved and developed. I don't. It's very involved and extensive, I should say. However, there is a message for each card, and it's not on the card, so I have to go and look it up in the book. So it'll be a little bit of a learning curve, but it does have a message for each card that I'm very much looking forward to learning more about. Hi, Tinkerbell. Hi, Poirot. Poirot. Aw, you guys really want me to do some mediumship today. Message from Spirit. Oh my gosh. Michelle from her dad. Mom Dora. Tinkerbell. Wow, you guys. Okay, no problem. Uh, thank you, Poirot. You just want me to say your name again. you know, it's just a thing. I'm pulling it back a little bit now that I see that hair. I'm just pulling it to the side a little bit. That's all. And it's because it won't do what I usually do. It won't do it. It won't. It's not working. Believe me, I had my hair up 4 times today. I was going to put the whole thing up, and I'm like, let me just try this one more time. I have one little clip in it. Because Pierrot said, I love your hairdo. If you only knew. But thank you. You never know. And beauty is in the eye of the beholder for sure. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. You're so sweet, Tinkerbell. Well, you guys are just going to make me blush for sure. So before we get started, I wanted to show y'all a couple of things. As well as the 13th cycle year and the new moon being today. I also have this is my website. You can go to SunPsychicGene.com and you can go to my website, and this is the landing page. And you can see down here, I have a winter special offer, and this is for a 45-minute reading. And then I have all my other readings here if you want to look around there. But what I wanted to talk to you about today are the events. And today is the Psychic Study Practice Group. Now, this is not a psychic class. I'm not going to teach you how to be psychic. What I'm going to do is, I believe we all have, I mean, you wouldn't be here unless you had strong intuition at the very least, right? And instincts and things like this. So what I want to do is I want to introduce you to different practice exercises and teach you how to do it. And then we're going to go into breakout rooms. We go into 2 different breakout rooms. And from there, you practice the technique with different people. And it's also, I do a guided meditation in the beginning before we get started on the practice. And what this does is it helps you to learn how to center yourself. It helps you to learn how to work on your focus. And when I say focus, I often go visual, but it doesn't always have to be visual. You can follow like in your knowing. And we really learn how to establish a calm, centered focus. And then we go over the exercise, and then we practice the exercise. And I'm letting you guys know, it's a game changer. It's a game changer to prepare your energy, to prepare your focus, to prepare your centeredness, to work on your own energy so that it's at its optimal level and then go into the exercise with that energy, around you. It really does make a huge difference. So it's sort of like an opportunity to practice and learn how to do these things. But it's not a psychic class, just so you guys know. So this is the Psychic Study Practice Group for today. It's at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. And if you click on it, you can read a little bit about what it offers. And I do ask that everybody arrives 10 minutes before the start time. And the event is $11. If you happen to be a member, it is half off. It is half of that. And if you are a member and you would like to join today, please do come to the Sun Psychic Gene here and fill out your name and say, I'm a member. I'd like to come to this class, or whatever date you want. And then I'll send you the appropriate signing up opportunity. I've been trying to get the discount code to work, and it's not working yet. So I'm still working on it. Look, Scott, you're so cute. Hi, Scott. I can't believe you're up. This is when you're supposed to be sleeping, because when I'm sleeping, you're awake. Hi, Scott. Sure nice for you to see you. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Hi, Anna. I see you. You're welcome. And I do have my February practice group and March practice group, but I'm going to be doing more events, especially the past life reading event. That was so much fun. I'm definitely going to do it, and I'm going to work on putting that in. I had to work on scheduling certain things, and now that I'm done that, I'm going to work on scheduling my events. So I just wanted to go over that with you guys and let you know. And don't forget about if you're thinking about getting a reading from me, a private reading, a personal reading, you can take advantage of the winter special. Or if you know somebody who might be interested in getting a private reading, my winter special is out there and available. Oh, Nancy Ray, look at you. You know, the energies in this time in history are just off the chart. Um, I was with my friend Bridget yesterday, and we were talking about how exciting it is that the newness. You know how we're in a 1 year as well, and I'm not a numerologist either. We just dabble in these things, but I do feel a big call to being creative and starting new things and creating a new routine, or you know, um, and and I oh, it was the Chinese astrology. You know, we're changing into the year of the fire horse as well. Oh, there's just so many changes, so many new things, so many shifts. And one thing that I want to remind everybody is it's important to um, say goodbye to some of those uh, energies that no longer are in your highest good, and say goodbye to them and set them back in the past. Don't bring them in the future with you. Don't bring them in all of this new energy, the new moon cycle, the new fire horse, the new 1 year, where it's like we're ramped up and we have this huge momentum behind us to begin again, to start new, to recreate, reestablish, reinvent. I feel the excitement, and I just want to share that with you, and hopefully inspire some of you that may have felt defeated in the last year. And the last year there was a lot of endings, and there was a lot of letting go, and there was a lot of, I can this is it's like, it's just not working anymore. But now it's really a different energy, and I'm just so excited. I'm feeling it, you guys. I'm feeling it. Hi, Kristen. Oh, Kirsten. Kirsten said, I've had a private reading with Jean and she's amazing. Thank you very much, Kirsten. Thank you. That was so sweet. Oh, and Michelle says, I was laid off my job on Monday, so change uh, needs to happen to me, whether I like it or not. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Michelle. And during these, I mean, it's not fun, it's not easy, but sometimes these things happen for us. And sometimes you can just say, universe, I know that there is a reason why this happened, and I know this is happening for me, and I know that you have my back. Aw. She said, I'm feeling your energy. Thank you, shooting star. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with Lisa Davies, and then Tanita, you'll be next, and then Pierrot. I know I go back to the way I always said it. Could I have a message from my Nana Coco or Nana Bobby? I just want to make sure I don't have lipstick on my teeth. So this is going to take a little minute, you guys, because mediumship. I want to make sure I connect to her. I'm going to go with Coco because she's the first one. So let me just explain my process to help so that you don't sit here and watch me close my eyes. I center myself, I align my energy, I call in all of my spirit guides and angels. I invite your loved one, Coco, to establish a connection with me. And when I pick up female loved ones, they're usually in a dining room. And if it's a grandmother, she's usually sitting at the head of the table. The aunts and the siblings are sitting on the side, and the kids are in the kitchen. The men are at the ball game in a stadium, but we'll go over that later. So I'm looking for your grandmother Coco. And this just helps my focus to have something to focus on while I'm connecting to Coco, while I'm asking her to come forward. She's not really at that table. There is no dining room. It is my mechanism so that I know where to go. I know that dining room. I've been in that dining room, and your loved ones know that this is my technique or my skill or my process. So they know to present themselves there when they're ready. Did she like owls? So first thing I see is an owl. Like I don't want to call her old, but it's like a wise old owl, you know. I do feel as though she was spiritual in a sense. I feel like she had her own medicine and her own techniques and therapies. Like, I don't know, if maybe putting onions in your socks or something. Like, just those old wives' tales. She would do a lot of that. Um, she's showing me a dog. See a dog. It's sort of multicolored, sort of black and tan with white, and the ears stick up. It could be a short-legged dog. And she's here. I feel this very calming sense coming over me. And she's coming with unconditional love, a sense of peace, a calmness came over me. And I know that she's close, she's here. So, is this your mom's mom? Is Coco your mom's mom? She knows that you've been taking care of your mom, and that she just wants to let you know that she has her eye on your mom as well. She's watching over the family. I do see her with it's not angel wings, but it's like a robe with those big sleeves that look like angels. So she has like this robe. It's like an honorary angel with those big sleeves she's showing me. She's saying she's able to send the angels to help. She's uh she's telling me that she's with her husband and a male, a love um, um, a partner of hers. And she's saying that there's much honor and respect between them. So I'm not sure if she may have split with her husband while she was here in this world, but she's saying that on the other side there's an understanding and sort of like a reconnection. She's saying she's saying that she does come and visit you, and there's a horse here too with a blonde mane. So there's a lot of animals around, but they come in when there's a lot of love. And she's saying that she is connecting with you. She is helping you. She is teaching you and coaching you. She is respectful of your free will and doesn't want to interfere, but knows that you have these awarenesses, abilities to see and or to sense, and she wants to almost like not teach you the ropes, but show you that there's nothing to be afraid of, and to strengthen your understanding or your connection to her. So I'm just going to stop there because I just wanted to see if any of that made sense. Oh, Coco was Dad's great grandmother? I don't know what she. See. Dad's great grandmother. We speak through my pendulum board. That's what she's saying. She's really very calm and serene. There is, when the animals come in around your loved ones, sometimes they help usher the soul through for me and almost like guiding them, or maybe it's one of their uh, spirit guides that comes with them. She does want to work on helping you to learn, helping to teach you and answer your questions. She is very much engaged in opening your awareness. Her name is Anna, but her nickname was Coco because she loved drinking it. Aww, so sweet. Thank you, Lisa Davies. Thank you very much. Tanita, you're next. Just say hello. I appreciate a message from my dad, Vinesh, in spirit. So I'm just, it's very similar, the process, but the men are in a ball stadium, the kind that you have to push the seat down when you sit on it. And so they're all in the ball stadium. And then I am at the bottom or on the field, so to speak, and I'm calling for Vinesh. And then I'm drawn to where he is, and he's like standing up and like scooting himself out to the stairway, and then is walking down. But he doesn't seem to be walking. He seems to be floating down the steps. So I don't know. Was he a little bit of a? I mean, take this with a grain of salt, but not a show off, but like just a proud man, because he's floating, and which is a special. He maybe he held himself in a high regard, which is fine, but he would always do things just a little differently. Yep, he was. Okay, all right. He says you have more power than you know, my daughter. He says you are the wave of the future. He said embrace uh, the teachings that are offered to you. And I see somebody in it's like a cap or a veil, but it's like lattice work, and I think they're called like a Guinevere's cap, but it's unusual. So it's like a netting or a cap that looks like it has like it's not bejeweled, but it's just very shiny fabric that is over the head of a feminine ancestor of yours. Could be his mother, could be your aunt. And he just says that there's ancestral teachings that are available to you. And he's saying now is your opportunity to take advantage of this. He says, don't worry about him. He says he is in, he's telling me the command center. Take it with a grain of salt. And he's also showing me, I wish I knew which chakra this is. It's a mandala, but it's lotus-like, but it almost looks like it's a sacred geometry shape. It almost looks like an eye, and then with petals around it. He's saying that the energy, follow the energy. He says, don't believe your eyes. He says, close your eyes and wear a mask, or not a mask, but one of those eye coverings, like a blindfold, so to speak. He says, trust your heart and trust your feeling. He said, don't, and it's not that never to trust your eyes. It's that learn to follow the feeling of the energy by closing your eyes and allowing your other senses to grow and to strengthen, and allow that feeling, that the sense of the energy to follow you. I mean, to lead you, which is extremely, it's wonderful advice. He does want you to uncover. There's a lot of things that are going to be uncovered. And he does want you to take your power back. I'm not sure if there's somebody around you who is maybe not allowing you to express yourself, but he wants you to take your power back. And he's saying, even if it's like in a job situation, never let anybody talk to us in a disrespectful manner. And even if they have calls, there's no need for the disrespectful manner. They could talk to us in a different way. I was watching a reel or a podcast, I guess, and her name is, I'll have to look it up, Canada Lady Dating, but she's talking about how women take back their self-respect and demand to be treated in an appropriate manner. And she really does stick to her guns, and she points out how people try to manipulate or override or dismiss some of the things that we want to express. It was really, really good. I'll have to find it and put it in what I usually do is I put it in my posts. I'll link the video if I think it's really good, that everybody should, or that it's important for everybody to look at or to learn from. Tanita says, yes, trust my intuition, which I doubt. And there is a learning curve there. Hi, Leona. Hi, Leona. So nice to see you. There's a learning curve with trusting your intuition and moving. It's like this doubt comes from our analytical side, and the intuition is here, and we're so used to living in this analytical 3D egoic world that it seeps in, but it's not true. And it comes with a balance, and it comes with repetition, and it comes with, well, that doubt is not grounded in anything factual, like that is not true. And our ego doesn't, our spirit often comes with love and encouragement and high vibration, and ego is not, just so you know. But it's there to help us, to keep us alive, to help us navigate through this life. So we need it, but we don't need it dominating us. So that is a really good message from your dad, um, Dinesh. But he's a little bit of a character. He's a little bit of a character, like gliding down the steps. I had never seen that before. And I do ask your loved ones when I connect with them to show me something or tell me something that I've never learned before or I never heard before so that I know that it's authentic. Because sometimes when you do a lot of readings like I do, if I say he loves you, he's proud of you, and he does love you and he is proud of you. But for me to say I for me, I doubt it. So when he sends me something new, I know that the information that I'm getting is from him because I would have never thought of that in a million years. Like he's presenting that energy to me. Ah, oh, and he was always quite authoritative. He wants you to take your power back, Tanita. Mm-hmm. He wants you to take your power back. Oh, the chat just jumped. You're welcome, Tanita. All the best to you. He was. That's good. Yeah, yeah. Okay, and hi, Leona. I love that you're putting the moons and the sun and the stars. I love that. Okay, so let's see who is next. So I said Poirot is next, and and Shooting Star. So how is your Sunday, you guys? How's everything going on in your neck of the woods? Okay, just looking. All right. From her beloved grandmother Helen. Hmm. Pure Poirot. 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 Your grandmother Helen comes through uh, with intelligence and logic and I'm trying to think of how to say this. Clarity. She comes through with some clarity. You know, she's almost saying, don't sweat the small stuff. Try not to let the little things bother you. And they're all little things. And that's the quote from the book, um, Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. Um, so I don't know if she liked that book or if that was her philosophy or she's really smart. She's intelligent, but she's smart, she's logical, and she can figure her way out of anything. And she was sweet and kind and creative, talented, and she had a wit about her. she wants. She's saying, "Oh, if I was there today, what I could do." She's almost saying that she could run circles around us. Was she like this, Proverro? Thank you. She's saying that she could run circles around us. And it's almost like if I had the chance to do it again, or if I had the chance to be there in your at this in this time in history. And can you will you tell me your first name? Yeah, she was like that. She said, yeah. Mhm. So she still has this really strong life force on the other side. And what she Holly, oh, that's a beautiful name. And she was held back in her times. Yeah. Mhm. Yep. She's gonna have the chance to do it again, but she's also letting you know that it's possible. She said, "Anything that you can, imagine is possible." Very charming too. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, she comes through with much clarity, and she had a gift of words, but intellect, and she wasn't, like, quiet and meek and, but she was had the personality, the energy, and the determination to get things done or to do it. Um, and I do feel as though she taught you and I don't know if this is your mom's mom, but she taught you guys how to, what she couldn't do, she would maybe bring to your attention and say, "Why don't you do this?" Or. But she would be a wonderful source for you to learn from the other side. So, Helen, would you like to work with Holly and help Holly with her psychic development and or her awakening, her awareness? And she's saying sure. She's saying sure. So this is a yes. And it is like, sure, I would. And it's not like you must. And it's like she would be happy to. And I feel as though you have a lot of her same qualities, and I feel as though you do judge yourself, and I feel as though you have some um wishes that things would be different, and she's saying to make sure that we love ourselves exactly for who we are and what we are, and to move from that point forward. It does not help to have a base of um, that. Oh, I could have done better, or um, why did I do that? I have everything but not this, and that doesn't serve us. She's saying work from your highest good, from your highest point, from your highest passion, and move from there. um and this is she's bringing me back to, um don't sweat the small stuff. Don't worry about the small stuff. Don't pay attention to the small stuff. She's saying, listen to what's in your heart. And who was it that used the blindfold? Was it Vinesh that was using, or somebody else? Somebody else's. I can't remember which one it was. Was it Coco? No, it was somebody else. I'm doing all these mediumships. I'm getting them confused. But she's also saying that this is something like find your greatest strength and don't worry about what you see, worry about what you feel, and to generate what you plan to do, or your actions and your choices from that point. And she's saying it's not a must, it's a inviting you to not to dare, but to challenge yourself, is what she wants you to know. She's quite, oh, she's artistic too. Oh, your very favorite person. She's my favorite person too. She's really, really, she's an amazing individual, and still is. And I think that if you could work with her and have her help you and teach you and write down all of the wisdom that you hear from her, I do feel as though she whispers wisdom in your ears. So I'm not sure if this comes up from within you, and you think that maybe it's coming from you. It's actually her whispering it to you in your ears. And it's not like you would hear her, or it would be something that would stop you and you heard it. It would just be a thought that would bubble up, you know? She says, wonderful advice. Thank you, Gran. Very kind person. Well, thank you, Pro. You can see I have trouble with my R's. All right, so Shooting Star is still here, and then Michelle Krantz. Hi, Cindy and Encinitas. Poirot said she appeared to me in person only once, very briefly. Well, that's an invitation if I ever heard one. For you to pursue what that was, why it was, how that happened, what, why, and how, and to follow that. I think it was almost to inspire you or to uh, make you curious, you know? Michelle says, I'm here, but I have to leave to go to my brother's house for lunch, so I will be drying. Well, I don't want you to drive it and validate, Michelle, but maybe um yeah, maybe I'll catch you next time. When I was very low, she hugged me. Wow. Beautiful individual. Okay, so Shooting Star. Oh, I do have those too. I have some questions for the pendulum. Um, I wanted to do that today. I guess I can't do everything. Maybe next time. May I have a message from Spirit for Shooting Star? You know what, Shooting Star? I think I'm going to pull a card for you since it's just a message. And this is the angel deck that I showed in the beginning of the show here. I just can't find here this one. And it's hard to see sometimes. My camera's not that great. Jeremiah. So this is the photo, and I can't, it's hard for me to get, I have lights all around. See all those dots? I have lights all around um, my desktop here, so it's hard to see. I put it way down here, but so this is Jeremiah, and it looks like he's holding an orb, and the number is 24, and that's the name, Jeremiah. So let's see what Jeremiah has to say for Shooting Star. And I said it was 24. And it's mercy is the theme. Call on me to bring more comfort and clarity into your life. Do not hold on to that which is outdated. I mean, did I just say this? This is letting go of 2025 and that last decade. I can help you clear your mind and nourish your soul. And it's Jeremiah, Jeremiel. And his name means mercy of God, and he is one of the most comforting angels to call on if you're experiencing a difficult time or have a tough decision to make. He can help you to develop a more merciful, compassionate outlook and to treat others with love and respect. And like I said, there's like 2 or 3 pages that I can go on here, but he's wonderful, Jeremiah. And he has an orb, and the theme there is mercy. Look at his little pup. So good for you, Miss Shooting Star. I hope that was helpful for you. This over here. Oh, Michelle, I'm so sorry. Would you want to stay in the house and wait your turn? Okay. So Michelle wants to hear from her dad, Ernie. The first thing I heard him, and I look for him in the ball stadium, and he's almost like shining and illuminating, and he's very bright. He's not really like standing up and coming down. He's just showing me how bright and how luminous he is now. It's his light body. It's his energy body that he's just shining, and it's just like putting a whole light all over the stadium there. And Ernie's saying he is in the higher realms, and he wants you to know that he is very well taken care of, and he is at peace. He is with loved ones, and he is with supportive energies all around him. He says, you don't need to worry about me anymore. He's saying that he does support the decisions that you make. I don't know if you had to get rid of some of his belongings or you're taking care of some of his affairs. And he just wants to thank you for that. He knows that they're tedious and long and drawn out. And he just wants you to know that he really appreciates everything that you did for him and everything that you are doing for him. And he's saying, now it's time for you to put that much effort, that much love, that much attention, that much devotion to yourself. And he's saying the blessings and the opportunities that are going to come to you now, Michelle, because you've sacrificed most of your happiness in order to take care of him when he was here in this world. He's saying that now it's your turn, and he's going to make sure that these blessings come back to you. And he's going to do everything in his power to put these things in your path. He cannot make you choose them, but he's going to do everything that he can in order to put these in your path. But he's the beautiful light that's glowing from him, and and I feel like this unconditional love energy, this luminous reverent energy that is coming from him. And he is like, I don't know if he was more moving into like a child phase before he left this world. He's showing me that now he is strong, and he is reverent, and he has command of his own energy, and is, back into the optimal energetic signature that he was always meant to be. And he's saying that he's showing me a dog. A dog is with him on the other side, or there is this loyalty and unconditional love. Either that, or you're going to be getting a dog. I'm not sure how to place this. I just see the dog. And he wants to send you his love, and he's sending you like balls of light that he's just sending your way, and it like showers over you in these like energetic raindrops all over you. So I don't know if you get chills every once in a while, but that's him sending you love and blessings. So I'm just going to stop there, Michelle. Oh, yeah. She says, yes, he did sell some of, I did sell some of his belongings, even though I did not want to. Yeah. And she says he grew very weak. He had lymphoma and was not diagnosed for a year or more. Oh, that's almost like a blessing in disguise. That diagnosis, even though it gives you peace of mind to figure out like what it was, it's almost like that was like free time. Like you didn't have that diagnosis hanging over you. It's almost like ignorance is bliss. And it's not, but in that case, because he didn't know, and because you didn't know, it was still in the finding out phase. It was a time where he didn't have that finality to his awareness, or you didn't have that finality to your awareness. He had dogs growing up, and we had a dog when I was growing up. It was a Brittany Spaniel. Hmm. Thank you, Brown Roxy Foxy. Yeah. All the best to you, Michelle. Your dad's beautiful, bright, glowing. He showed me so it's amazing that I wish I could put a camera in here so that you could see because he was in the stadium, but he didn't get up from his chair. He just beamed his light bright in the stadium so I could see where he was and connect to him. Yeah, I'm so sorry for your loss, Michelle. Yeah, thank you. Brown Roxy Foxy. Everybody was talking about my hair. If you guys only knew, I said it. I put it up like 4 or 5 times and took it down. I was like, I was not having a good hair day. So you guys saying that is really, really very special. I appreciate it. But if you were here in person, you'd be like, what's that? Um, Michelle said the symptoms were very vague. He complained to his doctor about them, but his doctor did not order more tests. Yeah. Well, eventually they found out. But he's saying, don't worry about that. That's why he said, ignorance is bliss. And he's saying he wouldn't change a thing because he didn't know what it was. It gave him the ability to know that he was not invincible, but not terminal either. It was that time that he had that he didn't know. Um, what his end would be. But as soon as they did give him the diagnosis, then things changed. So don't second guess the delay in the prognosis or the diagnosis. He's saying that was a time that he still had hope, and he still had um even though it was unknown, he's saying he would have rather he wouldn't have had it any other way because of his ability to look at himself and his own mortality is what I'm feeling. Yeah, so he wants you to let that go, Michelle. That's not, he doesn't want you to be burdened by that the doctors didn't do tests and things. I know that you would want him still here with you for another 20 years. And I do understand that, but he's saying everything happened for a reason and everything worked out the way it was intended. Yeah, shooting star, you can go back and listen. Oh, good. She went back. Thank you, shooting star. So let's see. We have time for one more. I do. I like pull it all up and get down to business. You guys all know. You all know. It's a thing. It's a thing. Um. So is Anna Wright still here? Is Anna Wright? Are you still here? Kelly McCall is here. So nice to see you. Hinda popped in. Hi, Hinda. Um, and Spidey is here. Nice to see you, Spidey. And Dora's here. Dora, I used your cards. Oh, it's snowing in New Jersey? Ooh. Yeah, my mom's in Pennsylvania. I'm in DC, and she said it was snowing there yesterday. Oh, Anna Wright is here. Okay, good. All right, so let's do Anna next. I like your icon. I like that. I guess it's an emoji, but I don't know how you did it, but it's cute. I have a message from my guide, and I think I'm going to go ahead and pull you another card. And I'm going to tune into your energy first, and then I'll pull you a card. I'm blending with your energy, Anna. In the same way I can connect to the souls on the other side, my energy I'm sending through space and time to connect to your energy and blend so I can pick up your energy. And I don't know if you have dogs, but I see a cute little, what are they called? French bulldogs, or like a white dog with a little bit of a smushed in face. And it may not be a French bulldog, but I don't know my breed. So I also see elephants came through, and it's an Indian elephant. I'm not sure if this is like something that you like, or if you like elephants, or if you follow like Indian type of art or Indian traditions. So, Anna, you have really good boundaries and protections. I do see also an eagle. You have a higher perspective and a good vision. Um, you see things clearly. You can see the whole picture. You're um, you're able to rise above the chaos and to analyze things for um, what they are in, um, as in like an overview. And I do feel you're very young at heart. You have an amazing ability to persevere and to try. I'm getting a feeling I'm trying to articulate it. You have a persistence and a determination about you that that you're able to persevere because you're able to focus on things from a new perspective that allows you to be clear minded. It's like you don't get caught in the everyday nitty gritty details of the drama, but you're able to pinpoint situations and see them for what they are, which gives you clarity and insight. And this is part of your wisdom. So I'm just going to go ahead and stop there. But Anna, just let me know if any of that sounds like you. I'm just going to pull a card for Anna. Hi, Wiz Light Keeper, Wisconsin Light Keeper. Oh, Anna, I have Archangel Shamuel. Look at how beautiful this card is. And this is number 9, too, which is quite powerful. We get to that in the book. Love and friendships, Anna, is the theme for Shamuel. And it says, you guys see I have a little light here because I can't. Um, Open your heart and let yourself be cherished. Always remember that you are loved, for you are made of love. Always remember that you are loved, for you are made of love. And it says, the beautiful Archangel Shamuel is known as the angel of the heart or the loving one. The name Shamuel comes from the word lenachim in Hebrew, which means comfort and compassion. Shamuel's pure love can help release sorrow from your heart, and guide you towards forming open hearted and balanced relationships. Call on this angel to attract romance or when you need help to resolve issues with loved ones. Very, very beautiful. Thank you for coming, Anna. Yeah, it was a gorgeous card. Well, I think that's going to do it. We're at an hour. Oh, and Anna says I have an amethyst elephant by my bed. Oh, wow. And she has 6 dogs. Now, I did see another dog, and he was a little bit different. He almost looked like a terrier. So I did see another dog, but I didn't want to keep calling him out because I have a lot of these animals come through to help me with my readings, I think. Sometimes they bring in the energy. Thank you, Anna, for all your feedback. Yeah. Hi, Selma. Nice to see you. And that's going to do it today for today. I have my psychic study practice group today at 4 o'clock. If you're interested, you can go on over to my website in the events page, and and when you go through the process of signing up, it'll send you a receipt, and the receipt will have the link for the class. I'm saying class; it's a study. I described it to you in the beginning, but it's an exercise and study group, and it'll send you the link directly to your email. Now, if you are a member and you want to attend, you'll have to let me know so I can send you an automated, because I can't get my discount thing to work. So I'm going to try it and see if I can get it to work so I don't have to so you don't have to email me and then I have to email it back to you. I'm trying to like streamline these things. But thank you all very much. I will be back later this week. I will be back on Friday with Valerie from Illumination Portal, and Scott Scorpio Sun Tarot is going to be with me at 4 p.m. on Friday the 23rd. And then I have that whole full weekend coming up as well. I'm going to be on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again. Thank you all very much. And I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy this content, hit like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks again. Bye.